What's up, Sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It is time for another review, and it's episode 4, Love is Blind UK. Yes, guys, tongue twister almost, okay? But anyways, guys, before I get into the video, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe. But anyways, guys, let's get straight into the video. So last night episode, I keep saying last night episode because that's when I watched it, y'all. So if you hear me say last night episode, it's because I watched it last night, okay? So in episode 3, at the ending, we see where Tom and Natasha was having a conversation. And Tom is basically saying to her, listen, like, you know, I feel comfortable talking to you, but I just don't know. I don't know. And it ended on him saying he's not quite sure how to feel about the whole, you know, connection that they have. So in episode 4, at the beginning of it, he's saying to her, like, obviously, I feel like maybe what we're feeling could be friendship. And obviously she got a bit emotional because she was saying, you know what, this is the first time I've actually felt the way I'm feeling now, and even though it's hard to explain it, you make me feel so safe and stuff like that. And I think it was a bit sad to watch, but at the end of the day, you have to follow your heart. And he basically went with his heart, and he went with Nicole, and they met, and they were all kissy all over each other, y'all. So they're both happy with how each other look, which is great, okay? But anyways, let me just move on to the elephant in the room, because at the end of the day, I told her not to, okay? Nicole was not listening to me through the screen, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't know why she chose Sam over Benaiah, because now she lived to regret it, and I knew it was going to be something that she would regret. She chose Sam over Benaiah in episode 3, and now for me, just by them meeting, even when they met up, you could see he basically was saying to her, oh, you know, the height thing is okay, you can wear heels and all that kind of stuff. The judgmental came through, and he was just like, oh, I don't care what anybody says, you know, she's beautiful to me. Why would you say you don't care what anybody else thinks she's beautiful to you? At the end of the day, if you think somebody's beautiful, you think they're beautiful. Full stop, exclamation and abbreviation. You don't need to go into anything else. So right there and then, for me, just showed that he wasn't officially attracted to her. Like, but to be honest with you, let's be real. I don't feel like Sam is there for anything else apart from the fame anyway. So I'm not even going to even consider the fact that he was really feeling any kind of connection. Because even when she was walking away, he's like, hold on, wait a minute. I just want to say, I think I love you. It's the same thing he said when she said, I love you. I think I love you. Everybody else is saying, I love you, but you're the one that's saying, I think I love you. You know what I'm saying? For me, it just does not. Even when he was sitting there talking to her, there was nothing. It was just, again, feel like it was just acting. You know, I told you to trust me. You know, no one ever chosen me before. And then when he said that, I thought to myself, is this a confident issue thing? It is, because, you know, when he was talking to her, he sounded like, you know, like a stalker. You know when somebody has the potential to be a stalker? Do you know what I mean? You meet them and they're overbearing, and they're too overbearing too quickly in the relationship or in the dating period, and they come across a bit stalkerish. He has that kind of, you know, character to me. It came across like that when they met. And for me, I don't know, I want to know how it plays out, because I want to know whether, you know, it was Nicole that made that decision to not go to Greece, or was it him? Because they are not going to Greece. Because you hear where Nicole says she felt like she made the wrong decision, because after she accepted the proposal and she walked away, there was something in her that made her realize that she had made a mistake. Now, for me personally, when I was watching it and he was on his knees and she put the ring on her own finger, I was like, Nicole, don't make me go and bad up another place here. Because at the end of the day, I was like, calm down. I was watching it and I'm like screaming to the screen, like, calm down, girl, breathe, chill. You know what I'm saying? This guy's proposing to you. You're taking the ring. You're putting it on your own finger. Second of all, she put it on the wrong hand. He didn't even clock it. It obviously did not care that much. Do you know what I'm saying? If it was any of the other guys, I'm sure they would have just like said to her, let me put it on or something like that. I was just like, it was so obvious that I knew she was going to regret it. So I was not surprised. I was not surprised at all when she said that she wasn't going to go to Greece with him. Now, the issue is, like, I don't know how Benaiah is going to take this, because even Bobby and Jasmine, when they were talking, and Bobby was asking Jasmine, who are you, like, looking forward to see? And she was like, you know, Sam and, what's it called? Sam and Nicole. And what's his name, Bobby was saying, like, I don't think Sam is genuine because the stuff that he was saying, even about her appearance. And obviously the other guys kind of saw that. Now she wants to run back to Benaiah. I don't know if Benaiah is going to be open to that, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. And you can't blame him because what? Am I second best? Girl, chill. Like, am I second best? Like, I don't know about that. You can't blame Benaiah if he's turned around and say to her, no, I'm not going to do it. But we don't know what's going to actually happen because we did hear him say, like, what happened for a reason. And she was crying. So I don't know. Is he going to take her back or is he going to just say, you know what? You made your choice. You made your bed. Lay in it. I really don't know. But at the end of the day, it's her business because she should have learned. Like, the man tried to warn her. Benaiah tried to warn her, but she don't listen. And if you can't listen, you must feel. And to make it worse, when Benaiah met with Sam told Benaiah, did you know that she wanted to sleep with me when she came to my house? Marated, Mr. Kakafat. Mr. Nossa. So I don't really know whether it was Sam that said, no, I'm not feeling it, or she that said she was not feeling it, because I don't know. I really need to see how it plays out. I need to see how it plays out. But the fact that Sam go and tell Benaiah that, is he telling the truth? Is he just stirring drama? Because remember, I feel like he's there for the fame. He's there for the hype. So he's going to want to go OTT to make sure people remember him. So what is the truth? I don't know. So let's see when episode 5 comes out. We will know from then. But anyways, let's skip forward. Now let's talk about Ollie and my girl Demi. So Ollie and Demi met up and I was scared. I'm not going to lie, because you could hear how she was feeling a bit nervous in herself, because she's probably thinking, you know, I'm a big girl. I don't know whether he's going to be into me, kind of like that. And I guess you will always feel like that when you're blind dating or dating online or whatever. You do. And even as a big girl, you naturally kind of think, oh my God, I hope he doesn't judge me on my size and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So the meeting is always kind of like very nervous, very nerve-wracking. So I think that's what she was feeling. But when they actually met up and he saw her, because when I first saw his face, I'm like, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. But actually, he seemed like he liked her. He seemed very kind of like, you know, into her, saying how she looks good, commenting about her bunda. You know what I mean? Like, he was saying, yeah, she is gorgeous. I didn't expect her to look this beautiful. I like her figure. She's having all the curves in the right places. So it was all positive and stuff. But I was happy for them as well. But now that they've all gone to Greece and they're meeting each other, now I'm wondering what's going on, because I see from the clips where he's talking to what's her name, Catherine, and saying how you look gorgeous, you look beautiful, whatever. And you see where he's talking to Demi, and Demi's asking him, so what do you want to do from now? And he said, I want to go home. And she said, well, go then. And he storms off. But we don't know how the situation will go. Maybe they'll have a little tiff or whatever and they'll make up. I'm hoping. I don't know. I know he gets married to somebody. Is it going to be Demi? I guess we'll have to wait for the episode to see. Do you know what I'm saying? Let it all unfold and all of that. But we do see where Tom meets Natasha. And is it going to be a tricky situation where he decides that he made the wrong decision? I don't know, because Maria is really into him. I don't think, do you know what? I don't think that Tom is going to choose Natasha over Maria. I feel like he did have some kind of connection. And here's the thing. Sometimes when you can't make sense of a connection, you end up act out and do something stupid just to see what it is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some people, instead of saying, you know what, I don't think it's worth the risk because it's just lost. So I'm not going to, you know, risk it. But some people will go like, I need to risk it and see where my head's at with that situation. So I hope he's not one of them ones, because Maria, obviously she really likes him. And I think he really likes her as well, because, you know, even just from the conversation that he has with her and the conversation that he had with Natasha, I don't know, but will he find Natasha more attractive? Because he did say there was sexual chemistry there. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't think he will end up with Natasha. I think he will stay with Maria, but I feel like Natasha is gonna heavy flirt with him, like proper flirt with him. Catherine, I feel like she's gonna flirt with Ollie as well. We see where she meets Freddie's parents. She meets Freddie's family, basically, sorry. So we see where she meets Freddie's family and they have their concerns, and Freddie said to her, listen, like, you know, if we marry, obviously, you know, you're going to be entitled to my money. So there's always going to be a worry for that. And I'm not going to lie, like, it's kind of tough. I think Freddie needs to sign a prenup, because I don't really trust Catherine too tough, you know, because I feel like, yes, I think she thinks he's sexy because the way she talks about his body and the way she looks at him and how she was giddy and all that kind of stuff. But listen, prenup, get the prenup, Freddie, get the prenup. Don't make you come take away your funeral home. Get the prenup, Freddie, get the prenup. Because at the end of the day, I'm interested to see how she's going to behave seeing Ollie, because she was saying that's the person that she's kind of like a bit kind of worried or apprehensive to see or whatever, because she's thinking, you know what, she didn't have a connection. And I feel like she's going to want to flirt with Freddie quite a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happened with that situation. But it's obviously going to cause some kind of drama, because it's going to bring out the insecurity in Demi, especially if she sees Ollie talking to Catherine and flirting with Catherine and stuff like that. But Catherine needs to be very careful, because at the end of the day, if she actually really do like Freddie, she needs to be careful, because I feel like, you know, the fact that Freddie's already thinking about, you know, the situation with the money and all that kind of stuff, and his sister is basically saying to him, I don't trust Catherine. Like, I feel like Catherine needs to be careful if she's actually into him. You know what I'm saying? Because with that kind of influence, because it depends on how close he is with his family, with that kind of influence, you know, that can cause somebody to walk away from that situation, because you don't want to make a big mistake, right? Comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think of episode 4, and do you think that Benaiah is going to give Nicole a chance, or do you think that she deserves him to give her another chance? Because at the end of the day, he provided her with the facts right in front of her. He told her what he thought about the whole situation with Sam, and yet she still went for Sam. Do you know what I'm saying? And even Jasmine was saying to her, listen, that's what he told me that I was his number one. So for you to cling on to the fact that he was treating you like his number one, and he told you that you was his number one, but at the same time he was telling me at the same time, I feel like that should have given her that. Do you know what I'm saying? You could see the doubts though. You could see the doubts though in Nicole, even in the episode 3, when after he proposed and he said, I think I love you. Instantly you saw some doubts in her face. And I think in that moment she thought, shit, I made a mistake. But she carried on with it. Because at the end of the day, you just telling the man that you love him, and the thing he's going to say to you is, I think I love you. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think right there and then I could have seen the doubt in her face. And I think when she met up with him and the stuff that he was saying, it just didn't seem like his action was matching what he was saying when he was in the pod. But at the end of the day, she make her bed, she need to lie in it, because she should have listened and she didn't listen. Okay? But I don't know, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Tom is gonna change his mind and go for Natasha? Do you think that Catherine and Ollie is gonna like do a little get together situation? I hope not, because I don't want Demi getting hurt. And obviously Maria is so invested. Like, I don't want her. The fact that she's opened up, and you know, Tom told her he wants to be that person in her life, you know, because obviously her father is no longer around, and he wants to be that person that protects her and love her and care for her. So for him to say that and do all of that, do you know what I'm saying? It would not be good. It would not be good if he then turn around and decide he wants to go for Natasha. But anyways, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, honey. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, if you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, okay? And if you're new to my channel, once again, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. But please, guys, subscribe before you leave. Subscribe before you leave. Subscribe before you leave. Yes, guys. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know how you feel about episode 4. I think the next episode will be coming out tomorrow, guys. I don't know if they're gonna do like 4 like they did with these ones or not, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, guys, I'ma love y'all and I'ma leave y'all, and I'ma see you in the next review. But for now, keep it sassy, licious.